Hey guys, it's Mel from Mel's Divination. I promised you a curing depression spell, so that's going to be coming up in just a minute, right after this. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Mel, I'm the owner and creator here, and if you're new, check out the whole thing. We have Witchy Wednesday, Flip Through Friday, we have astrology and tarot energy reports weekly and monthly. I go live and do tarot pulls by donation. Lots of stuff for you to check out on the channel. More than welcome to join our community. I also have a website, melsdivination.com, and an email address. It's all linked down below in the description box. Nowhere else. Okay, so I recently did a video for mental health awareness, and in that I talked a lot about things that were, you know, hot topics of depression and challenges and all that kind of thing. And I did mention in it that magic is something that you can use to supplement. If you're not familiar with the term supplement, it means on top of. So if there's depression, if you're struggling with that, get mental help, professional help, because magic is not a substitute for that. It is on top of, it is to help. Same thing with any kind of medical stuff. Now, I've shared this book before. I did a flip through review. I don't remember what I called it. A review of this book before. This is the Good Spell book, and it's by Gillian Kemp, and I love the spells in here. Some of them are a little like folklore, like backwoods kind of stuff, because this is a Romani book. It's based on Romani tradition, so some of them are a little wild, a little out there, but the ones that I have used have worked really well. So I've never done this one before. I thought we could put it together, and it's very, very simple. So I'm going to read to you what it says in the book, and then I have my ingredients, and I'll show you that in just a minute. So this says, the Romani philosophy is that depression attracts depression like a vibration, kind of like misery loves company, and you just keep perpetuating things, right? To ward it off, play happy music or mix with happy people. Alternatively, walk to a hilltop to literally rise above your problem. Looking down on roads, cars, houses, and people makes them appear in better perspective. So you could do any of those things. Romanis always try to look on the bright side of any situation. However, if that is not so easy, try this Romani antidote to the blues. And that's the part we're going to do together. So you could try with music and walking to a hilltop. This is a little bit more hands-on than that, okay? Getting outside is always good because it grounds you and it helps raise your vibration, always. Okay, so we need garlic, we need white vinegar, and a bowl. That's it. That's all you need. This says, peel several cloves of garlic and place them in a saucer, which is a bowl. Doesn't matter what size bowl you use. You can use a small one. Pour the white vinegar over the cloves until they are partly immersed in it. Place the saucer, my accent is coming through real strong, guys, beside your bed while you sleep. The garlic is said to turn pink because of the negative energy it absorbs. The cloves should be buried in the morning and replaced with fresh cloves at night. So this is like something that you can do several times, okay? So I'm not going to use this entire head of garlic. I'm going to use I'll use half of it. Now, what I do want to say is garlic is a protector. Garlic is a very strong protector. So that's part of like where that came from. And the vinegar helps with removing things, helps with removal of energy, helps with removal of harshness. This garlic is a little bit past its due date. It's turning green. I don't know if you can see that. See, it's turning green. If garlic, one time I have actually a funny story about a spell with garlic. So there was a spell that I did. So this is what it looks like when it's peeled. There was a spell that I did with garlic a while ago about something about moving. Yeah, look at it's sprouting. That's okay though, it doesn't matter. It still works, especially for a spell. I don't know if I'd eat it if it was sprouting. So this other spell that I did with garlic, it was about moving, and you had to bury the garlic. And I actually buried the garlic and then accidentally grew garlic the following fall where I buried it. So it can, when you plant garlic, you do need to be mindful that it could grow. It could turn into something. You can bury it in your backyard, like it says. If you don't have a backyard, you could bury it in a pot. The intent is not for the garlic to grow. That's not what this is about. It's about burying the energy, the harsh energy, and removing it from your area. Garlic cloves are kind of hard to peel, but it works. I'm using half of a head of garlic is what I'm using. Now, white vinegar is really good for removal of negative energies. It's really good for protection. I've done a few spells with white vinegar before. I keep white vinegar as I'm peeling these cloves. I keep white vinegar for all sorts of things. I use it for cleaning. I use it for laundry. I put it in my laundry to remove smells, to remove stains, to freshen it up, but also to protect the energy, to remove whatever energies are still there. White vinegar is really an old school use. Okay, and I have one more, and then we will do the vinegar so you can see it. So it just takes a few minutes. It's not very long. I'm just using my hands, okay, so you can see what I'm doing. I'm literally, and of course this one has to be hard, just pulling it off, making sure that there's no extra little flakes on it. By the way, if you have animals, cats or dogs, I don't know if garlic is bad for dogs. I know onion is bad for dogs. I would err on the side of caution for dogs too. If you have animals, especially cats, I can tell you 100% cats, do not let cats get near garlic. Make sure you dispose of it well, because it's dangerous for them. Okay, so this is just, I mean, this is a Heinz brand. I usually buy the Walmart brand because it's cheaper, but it's gone up. Like a gallon was like $1.50 and now it's like $3. It's doubled at least, which is annoying. Okay, so you can see that they're floating. They're partially immersed. They're not completely covered. And I will put that next to my bed. And I will probably set the intention, like meditate over it before I go to bed tonight, charge it up with my hands, and ask my guides to, while I'm sleeping, remove that energy. Because spell work isn't just, oh, boom, I'm throwing some stuff together. Spell work is putting that intent in. So before I go to bed, I'll end up meditating, and I'll end up charging up this plate. And I probably will even write a petition and put it underneath the bowl that this will remove any sadness, any negative energy as I sleep. And I'll probably do this for 3 nights is what I'm hearing from my spirits. I don't know why 3. It just came to me. 3 is, you know, one of those numbers that is very spiritual and people use it a lot. So I will be doing that. Besides that, that's the whole thing. That's it. Peel some garlic, put some white vinegar over it, stick it next to your bed, charge it up with energy, and move on and get rid of it the next day. Pretty straightforward, right? Some spell work is. Some spell work is much more complicated. This is really straightforward and easy. I hope this helps you guys. Again, this is not instead of mental health professionals. Not instead of that. If you ever need to talk to somebody, call that suicide hotline I mentioned in the previous video, 988. Okay, guys. So my bed is right there, okay? And this is where I put the garlic. This is the next morning. I don't know if you can see, but it is not pink. I don't know if it needs to be a little bit closer. I was afraid I was going to spill it and bump into it. So I didn't put it directly next to my bed. The instructions were it was supposed to be pink in the morning, and then I was supposed to bury it in the backyard. So I'm going to try this one more night, and I will update you on my shorts on YouTube. So keep an eye out for that, because I'm going to upload this whole part of the video for you. And I will give you an update tomorrow about the shorts video if you're looking for how this turns out. And I hope that this helps you shake off those winter blues, because I know a lot of people are feeling it right now. I'll see you guys all soon. Bye.